Cedric Haynes over in the Storm Alert Center. Give us some more details on what's going to happen tonight and into tomorrow.
Well, Greg, we're not going to cool down too much, but we're watching. Hopefully we'll get those temperatures to drop down at least into the 70s briefly before the heat starts to rise again as we go throughout the day on Tuesday. Outside right now, we've got fair skies. Overall, it looks quiet over downtown, but I'll tell you what, it's still a very warm and muggy scene out there. In fact, 89 degrees, still the temperature. The heat index still at 99 currently in Chattanooga. So that means when you walk outside, if you were to open your door right now, it still feels like it's almost 100 degrees, and it's almost at the coolest point of the day. It's not a good sign as we get ready to head into our Tuesday. Right now we've got 82 degrees. That's a popular number from Athens, Dayton down towards Cleveland. Dalton just updated to 80 degrees in Altamont. 79 for the cool spot for the wind there in Fort Payne. 80 degrees currently even in Blue Ridge. Now the heat index, again, as I mentioned, still quite warm. Yeah, it's still 99 in Chattanooga, but it's 95 still in Cleveland. 93 in Dayton. Still feels like it's 91 in Dalton as you step out the door. So it is still a very warm and muggy night. Now, officially in Chattanooga, we hit a high temperature of 96 today at the airport. Normally, we should be about 87. So this is about 10 degrees above normal. And again, you'll notice that record high was 99 set back years ago. Not there yet. But I think tomorrow the record high is within reach, and we're going to be watching that. Some of our Skywatcher reports, Sandra in Athens, 95. Cindy in Riceville had 95. Doug in Delano had 97. 86 from Dave in Turtletown. John in Unaka had 95 degrees. Lois in Jasper had 94 degrees. Same thing from David in Rossville. As we look a little farther south, Al in Soddy Daisy had 97. Paul in Red Bank had 98. 98 from Ronnie in East Brainerd. 95 from Don in Trenton. We had 90 degrees from Gwen in Lookout Mountain. And also down across North Georgia, we had temperatures at 94 in Dalton, 97 from Danielle in Chatsworth, and we had a high temperature of 93 from George in Bryant. Now, so look at your forecast of why we're seeing all this heat. Well, it's the heat dome, but I like to call this pattern the ring of fire pattern. Remember our friend Johnny Cash used to sing about this, you know, how the rain or the ridge of high pressure goes up, and then it goes down. And it's basically going around the ring of fire. Underneath that, that's where the temperatures bake, the soil dries out, and we get hot, folks. We've got more days of hot weather heading our way. In fact, the heat index forecast the next several days, 108 for your Tuesday, 106 on Wednesday, 104 on Thursday. So some dangerous level heat that will stick with us here over the next couple of days, maybe cooling it down a little bit as we head towards the weekend. Not really cooling down, we'll just lose a little bit of that humidity that makes it feel so oppressive out there. But for tomorrow, a heat advisory in effect for all of southeast Tennessee and North Georgia and the valley areas, where heat indices will likely jump up into that 105 to 110 range, and in some spots some isolated higher numbers. If you're looking for any relief, maybe some rain, maybe a cold front, I just don't have that in the forecast right now. I am watching with all of this heat and humidity. Sometimes we can see that ridge shift a little to the east, shift a little to the west. It may be just enough to spark up a couple of isolated storms. So I've got that pop-up chance at about 20% on your Tuesday. We'll go up to a 30% chance on Wednesday and Thursday. Fingers crossed that rain could help cool you down if you do see one of those isolated storms. The problem with that, though, is once the rain stops, then it just evaporates and it gets even more humid. So not necessarily great news, but hot. That's your word over the next few days. It is a Storm Alert weather day due to the dangerous heat and humidity for your Tuesday. But look at the weekend. Greg, it may be sweater weather. We're talking about highs only at 90?
As if we needed another reason to look forward to the weekend. Cedric, thank you.